The number one reason students don't get top grade is because they don't study. Wow, earth-shattering, Nobel Prize worthy. But the number one reason students don't study? Because studying takes too long, sucks the soul out of your body, and makes you question every life choice that leads you to this desk. I remember sitting in school like, please don't announce the test. Please. I don't want another 6 hour revision season that makes me lose the will to live. Studying felt boring, heavy, miserable, and the mental doom cloud is exactly what caused procrastination. But when I learned how to study fast, everything changed. I stopped dreading it. I stopped procrastinating, and my grade suddenly hit perfect score show off levels. Rewire your expectations. Stop manifesting misery. You sit down, study, and think, this is going to take forever. Cool. Guess what? You just curse yourself. You just surmounted a 3 hour study diamond. There is a real study where people who expected aging to ruin their life actually aged worse. More illness, more hospital visits, worse skin. People who expected to age fine. So we'll sit down to study, say it all out. This will take 20 minutes. Easy. Your brain. Oh, okay. Chill mode. Let's move. Stop doing everything. Just imagine a miner digging for gold. He doesn't dig the entire country. He digs the red spots. 20% of content equals to 80% of marks. 20% of study techniques equals to 80% of learning. Stop studying the thing you're already good at, the things that never appear on test, the fluff your teacher missed once and never again. Start studying your weaknesses, high weighting topic. Remember, this is not optional. This is how you study fast instead of studying forever. If only you had 2 hours per week. Ask yourself, if I only had 2 hours this week to study this subject, what would I do? You wouldn't make beautiful notes. You wouldn't review the textbook. You wouldn't highlight in 700 lines like you are covering a children's book. You would go straight to practice questions, past papers, mistakes, or exam style problems. This question forces your brain to delete all the useless tasks and keep only the result producing ones. This is how you compress 6 hours into 90 minutes. Put a timer on it. Human are secret speed runners. When you study with no timers, your brain assumes, oh, we've got the entire day. Time to move at the speed of a tiny snail. When you study with a timer, your brain switches to, we have 25 minutes, let's go. Work expands to fill the time you give it. Give a task 4 hours, you'll waste 4 hours. Give it 40 minutes, you'll finish most of it in 40. Try it. Set a 20 to 40-minute timer. One task only. Risk yourself. You suddenly realize you can get 80% of work done in a fraction of the time. So let's recap. If you rewire your expectations, you stop waiting for perfect motivation. If you use the 80/20 rule, you stop wasting time on the 80% that barely moves the needle. If you think that you only have 2 hours a week, you instantly see what actually matters. And if you put a timer on it, suddenly starting becomes easy. None of these tricks are magic, but together they turn studying from something your brain avoids into something it can actually handle. So the next time you sit down to study, don't ask, Do I feel good today? Ask, what's the one thing I can do in the next 10 minutes? Start there. Because most people don't fail from a lack of intelligence, they fail from friction. Remove the friction, and your brain does the rest. And if even one of these tips help you, drop it in the comments. I'm curious which one your brain is stealing first.